A sentimental ballad from days long gone plays in my mind. I'll be seeing you. The lyrics of that song of half a century ago tell of carousels and wishing wells and sidewalk cafes. The images of Lady Bird that it conjures up are of a different order. They're of color and achievement and fulfillment. That song, if it had been written with her in mind, I think would go more this way. I'll be seeing you in every burst of roadside bloom, in every Head Start schoolhouse room. I know that now I'll be seeing her, so many of us will, whenever we chance upon a coffee can geranium sitting on a windowsill. When we watch the strollers on the trail around Town Lake, and in small, mysterious, but undeniable ways indeed, whenever we experience the return of spring. She created and left so many memories, all kinds, because she was so much to so many. Some people, John Gardner said of her, make the world a better place just by being the kind of people they are. That's Lady Bird. And beyond those well-known qualities that make the world a better place were others that could not have been counted in that calculus, but contributed immeasurably nonetheless to the enjoyment of many of us. A quality that I would like to celebrate today, before she is left to history, will not be found in her official biography, but is an essential part of the memory I carry. She was fun, just a whale of a lot of fun to be with. She had a delicious sense of humor, sometimes slightly mischievous, laced with surprises not always in keeping with her image. It was my good fortune to spend part of every summer with her in Martha's Vineyard. Our first trip there was some 30 years ago. It was only for a week, but a very tiring week, entirely packed with activities. Each night was the occasion for at least 2 and sometimes 3 festive events. One evening halfway through the week, as we sped from a cocktail party to a dinner, she said, "I don't know why I'm doing this." Then, remember, this was 30 years ago, and the slogans of the 1960s were still part of our ongoing experience. She said, "Well, I do know. It's because I didn't say, 'Hell no, I won't go.'" And then there was the time we were in New York, having a breakfast meeting in the dining room of the Plaza Hotel. The members of a rock singing group calling themselves the Village People were seated there too, all in full costume. One as an Indian, the other as a construction worker, another as a policeman. Recognizing Mrs. Johnson, the leader came over, introduced his group, proclaimed his admiration, and asked if she would have her picture taken with them. Ever gracious, she of course agreed. Afterwards, she asked and was told who they were. "Well," she said, "I wonder if we just made the cover of their next album." It was all a part of her many splendored personality, as was her civility and her keen intelligence and her sustaining faith and the indomitable spirit of her final days. In all her varieties, she brought a special charm into our world, a special mix of grace and steel, of wit and wisdom, a spectacular blend of so many causes, so many contributions, so many things to value. "Thank you for showing us the beauty around us," a woman wrote her recently. On the anniversary of Head Start, the program to give educational opportunities to poor children, which she launched as national chairman, many wrote to tell her how that program had changed their lives. They wrote her on a myriad of issues over the years. She lit a fire in this country that has never gone out, a colleague of her White House days said of her. It has never gone out, and it won't. It glows in places and hearts without number. It glows in mine, and it beats with the rhythm of many memories. I will remember and forever be grateful for her vision and wisdom and the strength of her support to me in the great adventure we shared of fashioning an institution, historical institution, to preserve a noble legacy. I'll be seeing her in all the places of beauty she created and touched, and I'll think of her and hear her voice again in all the echoes of joy and laughter she brought to my life.